Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and let's go on and show another deck from my tarot wave, tarot swapping wave. So if you watch my channel, you know that I've recently been on some binging when it comes to tarot swapping, and the next deck to arrive was the Alchemical Tarot, the 4th edition by Robert M. Place. I personally love Robert M. Place's decks. I have tarot, the Vampire Tarot by him, and I also have this, keep it in this box, I also have the Sevenfold Mystery Tarot, which I actually trimmed because I've had it for a few years now, and I was in the beginning very fascinated by trimming decks. I like them much more than with frames, so I have trimmed this one, but because Robert M. Place always has here this sharp edges, so even when you trim and then you don't want to keep the sharp corners, you're losing a little bit of that straight rectangular shape. So anyway, this is my tarot of Sevenfold Mystery, so I just wanted to show you how that looks with the trimmed borders. And this is the 3rd edition, not sure, but the last one which Robert put out there. It's probably still available, and I love this deck. It's really beautiful. When you compare these two decks, which I can do, but I think maybe Simon has done it recently because he also received the Sevenfold Mystery deck. So I check if he did it. If not, I can do it for you if you need me to. So just let me know. But yeah, this deck is gorgeous, and I actually love the color version. So I was trying to get the edition of the Alchemical Tarot. I think the 3rd one was the colorful one, but I got the 4th one, which Robert has kind of muted the colors. It's still very beautiful. So these are the backs, and what I actually really love about the colors in this deck, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there is this touch of pink or peach colored pink on quite a few of the cards. Or here you can see it on the cheeks. It's so beautiful. And maybe because the colors are muted, then when you get some color, it's really gorgeous. It actually, that kind of pinky cheeks, they remind me of this edition from '67, I think, of Grand Etteilla Tarot. And I took some of, so this is by Grimaud, and this is the old edition. And the coloring in this deck is so incredible too. I'm hoping the camera will show it, but I took a few cards to show you, so you can go, you know, like kind of both ways, the Etteilla style decks. But yeah, the pinks and the oranges, it's just so gorgeous. Look at that world. It's beautiful. So there's devil. Even the body kind of color is, I love it. It's so beautifully printed. And here is this peachy body color, but also that pink. How beautiful. Yeah, it's a really lovely addition. I love this old Etteilla deck. I don't have any of the younger ones, so the next generation Etteilla decks, but they probably look good too. But I love the feel of the cards. I love the sharp corners, and the printing quality is really amazing. So this is the '67 Etteilla. So this Alchemical Tarot Renewed Edition, I probably will just leave it as it is. I actually like the borders now, so I changed from being of like the girl who doesn't like borders to a girl who doesn't mind borders or even prefers borders. For example, I trimmed my Vampire Tarot by Robert, and I didn't like it as much as with the white borders, so I actually got myself another copy of the bordered one and sold the trimmed one. So this deck is similar to the Sevenfold Mystery, but it is different, obviously. It's not the same deck. I think Michelle from the Sacred Seed, she did a comparison of these two at some point, and she was kind of a little bit maybe disappointed that they too similar. And for example, she probably meant the Nine of Swords and Nine of Wands and Ten of Wands. The swords are similar. Some of the ideas of how the cards are depicted are very similar to the Sevenfold Mystery. But at the same time, the feel of the deck, the coloring, especially this 4th edition, it's different, has a different feel. This deck didn't come with any little white book, but I think I love this card, the Sun card. But Robert published a few books, and I think some of these books go as companion book with this particular deck, Alchemical Tarot. There are 2 lover cards. One is like this, so the lovers in the act of love, and one when they do foreplay. Maybe I'm not going to show all the cards, but you get a feel of it. So it's definitely filled with alchemical symbols, as the name suggests, Alchemical Tarot. The 4th edition has kind of more of the symbols added to the cards compared to previous editions. So we definitely have elements added. And I love this Nine of Swords, it's really cool. The tower is different. This Empress is so gorgeous. The cheeks. So yeah, Robert artwork's amazing. And here queens, Queen of Swords and Queen of Staffs. So it's very beautiful. Aces. The Knights. Anything else? I love this 4 of Swords and the colors as well, that purple, like grey purple. Devil is pretty interesting. Mercury has all these annotations added with the zodiacal symbols and Mercury and elements, so it's quite a statement. I love the Justice, pretty hot. Strength, the Green Lion. The Moon, quite beautiful. I love this Lady of Coins, like a herbalist with the magic bags. So yes, I think it's quite gorgeous. And I actually don't mind that muted colors. Now when I see it live, it's quite a beautiful, beautiful edition. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having the 3rd or 2nd edition in my hands, of course, just to see if I like it more. But yeah, the colors are much vibrant on the Sevenfold Mystery Tarot, and then the 4th edition. But then the coloring of the 4th edition, it's really beautifully printed, and as I said, reminds me of this Grand Etteilla deck. So that's it. It's very short and speedy. Just show and tell. And this is Alchemical Tarot by Robert M. Place, and that's 4th edition by Hermes Publications. So the 1st edition was 1994. Okay, thank you for watching, and I speak to you soon. Bye.